You are now stepping to the ledge.
Now recording.
Because that would have been a red motherfucking table.
Yo,
It was already red, which is gonna be blood red.
The worst thing you
Yeah,
could
it would
do,
have been blood red, yes.
the worst thing you could do is sit there on camera and let this bitch air out all that shit, and you just sit there like,
But we got to go to the source who was to blame, and that is August, who got his little baby feelings and put all that woman business out in the street.
That's what
I
happened
ain't
when
saying
you.
it's fault. If August was fucked up like they said he was fucked up, he built a dependency on Jada. So Jada kind of used him.
But
That's what happened when you mess with a beta.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that. But now, they said that this is now a couple years later, removed from that whole thing. So
No.
Is he still in his feelings?
If he was that mentally dependent and she left him like that, then yes, it's still stuck in his head. Now, if it was a female in this
if you
situation,
was listening to the interview, he broke all communications. They were still
because
trying
she said she wanted to fuck with Will. She said she's not leaving Will.
But
He
he
should've
didn't
known
speak
that
on
from
any
the
of this until
beginning.
the CD came out. He didn't speak on any of this until the album was dropping.
Yo, we agree that he's a snitch and bitch motherfucker. But when we look at him the same, if it was a woman, would we look at it the same way?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yes.
You're
If the side piece, whatever, shut the fuck up.
Most women wouldn't.
You played your role, and that role was to shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. He didn't say anything until he was getting ready to drop that CD.
The album rollout
all the shit that happened. All the shit happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, how many years later? I'm not saying that what she did was right. What she did was fucked up. He was a kid, going through all type of shit. No. But like I said, he didn't speak on any of it while it was happening. It wasn't until the CD was getting ready to drop. Now all of a sudden, now you got this big bombshell.
I wonder what the
But I'm saying if it was a woman, when we look at it differently.
I want to know what's the numbers on his album.
Not you.
Did the album drop yet?
Not you. Majority of the women.
Maybe.
What I'm saying is, no, I'm not saying I agree with all that shit. He's a snitch. He ain't shit. But what I'm saying is, if it was a woman, would society look at it differently? And I think that they would. There's some real ass females out here, and she is a real ass female. But I'm saying I'm not asking from her perspective. I'm asking from a societal perspective.
But the question is, does she think that way? Because most people probably don't think the same way. All of society would.
That's what I said. From her, I already know what she's gonna say.
I know. We know she back
now.
now.
What I'm saying is, I know how she gonna look at it. I already know how she gonna look at it. Because she gonna look at it from a logical standpoint. But that's not my question. My question is societal. In a societal world, they're gonna look at it like, yo, if it was a female, she was done wrong. Oh, she was vulnerable, and this man took advantage of her, and woo this and woo that. Now I know how we look at it. We look at it like
all those things. She did all those things to him.
If it was a female, they would have got more pity for that. What I'm saying is, as a man, like I said, we're not supposed to show any type of feelings or anything. Let me tell you how bold society is. Will Smith was sitting up there hurt. And they made all types of memes like, oh man, remember that fucking meme they made about Uncle Phil? Uncle Phil, why don't she want me? I'm gonna make this video and that shit was corny to me.
I'm sorry, the memes were hilarious. I'm an asshole. Y'all gotta excuse me. The memes were hilarious. I'm sorry.
I know he was hurt.
I'm sorry.
Never mind, we did laugh at the shit, but shit was still bogus.
But
it was still
once
bogus.
I took the time, once I stepped back from it and I looked at it, I said, yo, that's
right.
That's not right. Because if it was a female, they'd have never did that.
But see, he chose to stay through that. So, he like it, I love it. That's my fight.
No, he chose to stay with it because I think this whole thing was a business decision.
On whose behalf?
Both of them. The red table was a business decision. Like, yo, we got to get here. We got to get in front of this shit. Mm-hmm. We know we ain't going nowhere. We got to get in front of this shit. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to
say what he said, and there's nothing right. Yeah.
I'm going to get in front of this. I'm going to say what I have to say. I'm not going to make you look bad. Don't make me look bad. And blah, blah.
And that pumped up her little show because that was the first time I watched that shit because I don't care for her.
Exactly. None of that bullshit. And it got a lot of fucking views. But my thing
that's the first time I watched that shit.
Was after the views. But if
Definitely.
it was a woman in that situation, I'm not asking how you think or how we think. Society would be like, oh well, he was wrong for that.
Yeah. But it was a lot of people who did. It was a lot of women because they looked at it like that, and I honestly did not. They were like, when she started messing with him, he came in as what's the little weird son's name, the little boy.
Jaden.
He was his friend, and that's how he was around the house as his friend, and the things that I didn't know about. And I'm like, it did make her seem kind of creepy. How she ended up in this relationship with him.
That's some slime ball shit.
And it was women that were pointing that out. So, like I said, not everybody, like I said, we laughed at the memes because that's what the fuck we do, but not everybody agreed with her.
If it was a woman, we wouldn't have laughed at the memes. It wouldn't have been memes like that.
I would have.
Nah, disagree.
Yeah, it would have been some memes.
It'd been some memes. We laugh at everything.
Not at that. No, they would have, but not at that caliber.
Yeah,
it would have been the same. It's the internet, dude.
Oh,
exactly. How much of an asshole you think you are as somebody that's always going to talk?
If that was a woman, that would have been looked at as borderline rape.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I say. And like I said, it was another. I can't. I read so much shit on there. I can't think, but just scrolling, and it was the woman who wrote a paragraph, and I'm like, I never thought about it like that. Like she was kind of like a fucking pedophile because this boy is young as hell. This was her son's friend. He came in sick and he around the house, and next sleeping with this little boy.
Exactly. You can't put old woman pussy on a nigga that young. That old woman pussy do shit to you, man. That fucks your life up.
See,
niggas can't handle it.
Exactly. You go chase it first high.
That's that. You can't put a vet on a motherfucker like that. He's still a rookie. He never had nothing like that. You can't put that vet shit on him.
He out here chasing his first high. Shit.
Yeah.
On the flip side, if it was a woman, they would say that she slept her way to the top.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, true that. But here's the thing, though. For all you women out there that's chasing these motherfuckers, I agree with that. For all you women out here chasing these young motherfuckers, you gotta understand you can't give them the whole pussy. You gotta half-ass.
It also depends on how pretty she is.
They do.
That's in my knees hurt in the middle. And you gotta ease up off of it. So you be like, oh, okay, I got her. Because if you put it on a motherfucker like that they never had it before, he gonna feel some type of way.
Makes me feel some type of way.
She took her leg and threw it over my neck while we was, no, bitch, you ain't leaving me.
She blew some ice cubes in my booty.
We started.
Wait. You say she did what?
She took some ice cube and blew the cold air in my booty.
Oh, okay. Have you had that happen? Wait. Have you had that happen?
Nah, that never happened. I just heard that from a comedian.
You heard it on something. Okay.
Yeah, I heard it from a comedian.
We used to always say, man, you gotta short stroke these motherfuckers. They fall in love. But that's the same thing with women. You can't do the hula hoop. You can't do the hula hoop on a nigga like that. Yeah, you gotta give him a piece of the cake. Don't give him the whole cake.
You gotta give him that. You gotta give him the half turn. You can't do the whole little whoop de whoop, man. What the fuck?
It's like if you're doing cocaine. Yo, you can't give them the pure. You can't get the unstepped shit. You gotta step on it. You gotta step on it like 4 or 5 times.
Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta step on that shit like 4 or 5 times before you give it to him. This is his first time. You can't give him 80%. You gotta give him like 30. He gotta build his way up. And I still think August is a bitch ass motherfucker for that shit though.
That stupid ass entanglement song and shit.
I think that was a bitch.
Right, then he made the song. The song wasn't too bad. I actually listened to it, but yeah, he was. Yeah.
Man, I hated that shit, but
that shit was horrible.
That was a bitch ass move, man.
And that shows you to the extent to which where he would continue to go too. That's why I said it's like, okay, now you don't want to make a song like, oh, okay.
But again, if he mentally fucked up and she did that and she stopped fucking, he stopped fucking with her because he's like, oh, she gonna get back with this motherfucker.
She told him, she's getting back with her husband. Which I mean,
so that's and he's mentally fucked up. That's an abandonment. He had abandonment issues. So when she did that, he like, damn,
he was a side piece. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, he gonna be like, damn, she gonna do this shit to me, and he get mad.
You're saying you believe this nigga had abandonment issues. You believe that this nigga was fucked up in the head, so he did this to get revenge, or do you believe he did this for publicity for his album?
Both. He did out of anger and publicity.
To me, because they said that it was years later.
That's some bitch ass shit. They talking about 4 years later.
They already said he fucked up.
That's my whole
That's calculated right there. 4 years after all this shit was over with.
And now it's like, right before my CD dropped, let me tell y'all something.
Check this out. You get that one good piece, and you already fucked up in the head. You already fucked up in the head. You don't forget that.
Well, all right. That really begs the question, okay?
Oh, your microphone got loud.
Because he got aggressive.
Is that pussy that good?
Didn't it?
Apparently,
you could tell.
I don't think so.
You could tell
Will
she did
won't
the whole
leave.
hula.
August wanted to stay. I mean, I go back to chasing lyrics.
We don't know
what I'm saying?
We don't know what Will is because Will and Jada been together a long time. That's a lot of money involved right there.
I'm gonna tell you why it's good. I'm gonna tell you why it's that good.
There's a lot of business involved. Shit, hell yeah.
That's a lot of money. Exactly.
That's real paperwork.
Exactly. You just fucked him. All right, girl. I can look over that. You know.
It's that good because Will is chasing Tupac and August is chasing Will. That's how you know it's good.
When that motherfucker said,
I don't think Tupac hit that.
That motherfucker said,
that was his real friend.
All around.
Yes, I think that Will's still trying to chase Pac. He's still trying to chase Pac's ghost with her because she never shook Pac. She always has Pac with her. So Will trying to chase Pac.
Everybody loves Tupac.
Trying to chase Will.
R.I.P. baby. R.I.P.
Shout out to Tupac. Good life.
That's my baby.
I was going to ask that question, but I guess you know Pac is better than Big apparently.
Apparently, I mean, duh.
That's okay. You're gonna be on one of our list issues. We're gonna put you on the list. We're gonna put you on the list episode. We're gonna do West Coast rappers for you.
Well, just Pac. You do a Pac episode, then you call me, okay?
We're gonna do a Pac episode. But no, I think that her and Pac has such a deep connection that Will is trying to get that connection. But then her and Will has such a deep connection that August is trying to get that connection. August couldn't. Now Will is mad enough where he's like, I'm never gonna catch that. August was so fucked up in the head and so young and immature. He was like, I was mad. He mad because he can't catch that connection.
You were the side piece.
But the connection is her. She's the connection. Like, what the fuck is it about Jada?
But that's what brings me to my shit. What I was saying earlier about when them older females fuck with them young motherfuckers, it fucks them up.
Yeah,
he's been sick. I think he's.
You can see it in his face.
It started out innocent. Like I said, but his last move was definitely calculated.
No, this is what I think. I think Jada said it herself. She likes people who need her. She needs to feel needed, and
Why
he needed
her. Them fucking kids then.
But hold on, he needed her, and that's what the kids didn't really need her.
They do need her. That's the problem.
No. That's what I'm saying. No. This is what I'm saying. The kids didn't need her for the simple fact that they was already set up, and Will them already. And Will, if you listen to them motherfuckers talk, you know that Will and Jada put some sense into their head.
Them kids
they was raised. I mean, they do some crazy shit, but if you listen to Jada talk, you listen to Jaden talk, Jaden knows some shit. Jaden knows what the fuck. He's woke. He knows what he's talking about. August never had that experience. So when they start putting that wake shit in August's head, he started feeling like, okay, well, I need her to teach me more. I need her to do this. I need her to do that. And he never understood that this was just a momentary thing.
This is what we assume.
That's what it looks like. So it was calculated. It was not only was it calculated though, it was to the point where he was like, yo, I need her back in my, like he was hurt.
Oh, definitely.
This wasn't no just like, yeah, it was planned because his album was coming out, but he was really hurt. Like you listen to him talk, he's like, oh yeah, he hurt.
I never watched the interview actually. I watched it.
I'm telling you, if you look at the interview, you could tell when he said, I could die now knowing I gave my all to somebody, you could tell by the look in his face, she did the whole hula hoop turn. She hula hooped the shit out that nigga.
Said that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he said. I never watched it in August.
Yeah, he was hurt. He was really
bullshit.
he was really hurt by what happened.
I gotta watch it.
But when that shit happened though, and everybody in the record label found out, it's like, yo, you got to use this shit. So I don't even think I think it was him somewhat, but I think it was his homies. Like, yo, man, you fuck Jada, you got to put that shit out there.
Maybe not necessarily homies, maybe his publicist, manager, them type of people, the business people, not his homies.
Shit, it don't matter. It don't matter who it was. You did it. So
if this was calculated, he before he even did the interview, he already knew. He already knew
what he was going to
release a song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like all of that was part of the. That was a part of it.
That's what he was doing the thing for. Was for the music. Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly. He already knew that she was going to ask him that question too.
And then here we go. Boom.
I mean, the average celebrity approved the questions that's asked. They are able to tell reporters, like, do not ask questions in this area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
But you know what a motherfucker hurt? They ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Like, yo, we gonna put that shit out there.
But it's 3-4 years
and then
later.
His publicist was like, yo, this is not only this good for business as well. So you need to talk about this shit. He might have been like, you know what? He might be like, I don't want to relive that shit, man. That shit was a while ago. His publicist like, yo, you want to go platinum? Yeah, I'm gonna go platinum. Talk about this shit.
When a man's fed up.
Hold up. You said she knew to ask the question. What question are we talking about?
The question that she asked when he started talking about, because I think he actually asked him something about Jada, and that would led him into saying all that shit he said.
Okay, so and my thing is, this is something nobody knew about as far as we know. So why would she be asking a question about Jada if he didn't already tell her to ask a question about Jada?
We knew they had a friendship. Remember, we knew about the friendship.
And it was jokes.
I didn't know about anything.
Oh yeah, they had been best friends and good friends and all of that shit was suspicious.
He was at her crib and everything, so they probably knew, like, it was rumors. Like, it was like, here's the thing: when shit happened in Hollywood, rumors is already out.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't know it yet until somebody put it all the way out.
We don't know that the shit is true. It's rumored.
So they were gonna ask about that shit anyway. And his thing was, his publicist was like, yo, you got to get that shit out there. You want to go platinum? You know what I'm saying? You got to get that shit out there because.
Or maybe they didn't know. Maybe they just knew. Maybe, just with the friendship thing, and then here he goes spilling. Who knows? We don't know.
August hasn't sold like that. So I think not only was it was calculated, but I think it was also, like I said, it was, if a motherfucker, like, if you had a heartbreaker with a motherfucker you cared about, then you're going to go hard. Like, yo, man, yeah, that bitch,
but
man.
Not 4 years later, though. It's 4 years later.
Yeah.
He's not mentally stable.
We don't know what he is. By this time, it's 3-4 years later.
But even
as far as we know, he could be using this as an excuse of why we ain't heard no music from his ass.
But he's been sick. He's been sick a lot. That's why we heard no music. Like, a lot of people, when they had mental breaks and mental issues, certain shit brings them back to that period.
But he brought that up.
So, what I'm saying is they was gonna ask that question anyway. So they mentioned Jada, he still would have went through it. If he was in a situation they said he was in, he still would have went through it.
But this is years later. That's my whole thing. Like, if you know, I'm just saying you was fragile, you was whatever. I'm not, taking anything away from that. But if you never spoke on it then, why is it such a trend now?
Yeah, because
that's not how the mind works.
I know her name came up way more times.
If you took him back,
her name had to came up in them 4 years. Ain't no way he went 4 years without hearing her name.
No, what I'm saying is, if you hear certain shit, like if I hear certain shit, it takes me back to a place that I was at that time.
And you mean to tell me in those 4 years he ain't heard nothing?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it was
take you back to, hey, I need to spell all my tea and all this woman's tea at this time because brought up this feeling.
No, it was calculated. No, I'm not saying it's not calculated. I'm saying it started off as calculated and it got real. Because the publicist was going to put that shit out there either way it went. The publicist is going to be like, yo, you need to put that, this is going to get you platinum. And he probably was like, yo, I want to go there. And he's like, yo, man, if a motherfucker in your ear started saying shit about the past is going to bring up memories, all right, man, whatever, man, go ahead.
No, but if it's going to bring up memories and bring up bad shit, you shut that shit down. You don't go along with that. Yeah. If you know that's a trigger for you.
But that's how he makes his money.
But that's not how he's supposed to make his money off music, not off his personal life or somebody else's.
No R&B singer makes money off. They make money off their personal life. Any song R. Kelly made, he told you he was a pedophile. That's how he made money.
In his music, not interviews, and not at the expense of nobody else's marriage.
That's because they were too young to get married.
And Kelly Clarkson, she date people so she could break up with them, so she can make a breakup song.
That's
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. That bitch. Yeah.
But yeah.
That bitch make an album off everything she done dated. Yeah.
But I mean, it was calculated. I'm not gonna say it wasn't calculated. I'm just gonna say though, it was feelings involved in that though.
Definitely, I believe that.
Because he thought back to that hula hoop move.
Y'all go.
She put that hula hoop on him, and he was like, "Will you marry me?" Oh no, I'm still with Will. Well, fuck you, then.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened. He was in the middle of doing something. He yelled "thug life" and emptied the clip. Got tired of running from the police.
We need to say goodnight.
Will walked into his kitchen, saw his ass out there like Melvin and Baby Boy. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Took an eggs, butt naked. Yo, you want some eggs?
And for the ladies who have not seen August in his drawers, it's a sight to see.
Let's not argue with that. Let's not get into that though. But I believe though that, and that's another thing. Like I said, the mental illness with men are not treated the same as women. Like we don't know if he got help. We don't know if he got healed.
We don't know if he got help or not.
Yeah, we don't know if he got a professional.
He got some sexual healing.
Happened.
No, we don't.
So he might not even got help. Because like I said, and we got an episode about this coming out. If you're in the hood and you're a black dude and you try to go get help, they're going to label you as crazy. So maybe he was like, yo, I want to be labeled as crazy. So he didn't get help.
In the black community, period, mental illness is overlooked. It's shunned. Nobody wants to talk about it, period. In the black community.
From a personal level.
Oh yeah, on personal shit, yeah. But definitely, y'all check that episode out. It's coming out soon. But yeah, he probably was like, yo, I want to be labeled as crazy. Because once they label you, even if you talk with the perfect amount of sense, they still gonna label you. Like when Kanye was saying, I'm gonna be a billionaire. Clear-minded. He's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep hearing that shit, you're gonna be like, yo, maybe something is up with me. And that's what I think what happened. And I don't think he got the proper help that he needed. I think Will and Jada was trying to get him the help that he needed, but he never got it.
Because he did get it. That pussy
sexual healing.
Will and Jada were trying to get August the help he needed. That wasn't the type of help. That wasn't the type of help Jada was trying to give him. Because that's
some sexual healing.
But if you listen to interview, Will never said no. He was in a bad place, but he was trying to get him help.
Sexual healing.
But then after that, she ended up in bed with him, so she really was not.
That
her pussy was not the help.
Bullshit.
That was sexual healing. What you talking about?
You know females like this. It's females that need to be needed. And when she was needed, it turned her on because Will doesn't need her. Will wants her.
Well, y'all know it's that Will goes both ways as well. So, but that's
she finally found a motherfucker that needed her.
A vulnerable child is what she found. But okay.
And that's how it all went down.
That's because she's probably already accomplished everything she want to accomplish. So she just like helping people.
She really hasn't done much.
No, I'm talking about for her.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she been in some big movies. She been in some big TV shows. She probably don't want the accolades.
What big TV shows?
She was in, what the fuck was that, Hawthorne?
That shit was trash.
It don't matter if it was trash to us. The critics loved it. It don't matter if it's trash to us.
The critics don't love it. They just got paid to love it.
And they love her. It's not, the show was garbage. And she only been in a handful of movies.
She was in Gotham, and I think she played a goddamn nice ass part.
Yeah, she did.
That show was garbage. Never watched that for a little bit too.
That shit.
Gotham was really good.
It got garbage at the end. It got garbage towards the end, but in the beginning, it was great.
Yo, shout out to dude that played the Joker. He was good in that shit.
Man, that shit was trash.
Talking about Ian.
That Joker was trash at the end. I mean, like the guy did a good job until they tried to make him all the way into Joker. Then that look was just horrible.
Damn.
I stopped watching.
But the guy that played Penguin though, that nigga killed it.
Oh man, yes.
Oh, it's a word on.
Even the Riddler.
She really doesn't have no big career. You know, she really does not. Like she's been in a handful of shit.
She from Baltimore. She got out of Baltimore. She got her money. That was her main goal.
She's been a handful of shit. Like I said, she's not no big. You know,
her main goal.
See, that's because you're looking at it from like a perspective of like the viewer from the outside in. I'm just talking about she may accomplish all she needed to accomplish for her. So now she just want to help people because she's mentally she's probably at a certain level where she just want to give.
Because our success and her success,
she gave it all up. Yeah, she certainly did to that little boy. Yeah, she gave it up.
Sexual healing, baby.
Shout out to West Baltimore, man.
Only he was not healed, apparently.
Shout out to all my people in Baltimore, man.
The people voices irritate my soul.
Cherry Hill, all that shit. Shout out to them.
Baltimore accent is so irritating.
You know what? Baltimore don't really have except when they say hot dog, they say hot dog. I hate that shit. But
is there you in that shit, nigga? Like what the fuck you
mean?
mean?
I don't know. That's how they say it. That's all of them say it. I'm like, yo, let me get a hot dog, man. Oh, you want let me get a hot dog? I'm like, what the fuck is a dog? Yo, what's a hot dog, motherfucker?
Nigga, I didn't ask for the nigga from I didn't ask about the nigga from damn, what's the fucking name of that cartoon?
Oh Lord.
Yo, hey, Mello, my bad, man. Mello, I ain't talking about you, man, but yeah, y'all say shit funny.
As fuck.
Yeah, nigga, this ain't no Doug funny, nigga. Shit.
Y'all say shit funny.
I used to watch The Wire, man. Them motherfuckers talk funny.
Here's the thing, though.
Yes.
Them motherfuckers will sit there, yo, and they'll be like, yo, man, yeah, you got a funny ass accent. I said, no, motherfucker, you got a funny ass accent.
I get that all the time. Yeah.
I used to get that shit in California a lot, but it wasn't like I had a funny accent. They just literally used to be like, oh shit, you must be from Chicago.
I get
like,
that.
Because you talk fast.
To me, St. Louis had the worst accent. I went to Jack in the Box and tried to order a number 2. And this bitch, I like, she didn't understand what the fuck I was saying. I had to drive around. She's like,
fuck Jack in the Box, man.
It's like, yo, let me get a number 2, man, large. I can't understand you. I go over there. I was like, yo, let me get a number 2, large. Oh, you said number. And she put the R in that shit real. Number 2. Oh, the fuck? No, bitch. I said number 2. Oh, we got it right here. You know, fuck that, man. I thought it was bullshit. And now they were talking about, you know, motherfucking drink.
All right, I don't like the Long Island, New York. I don't like that accent.
I love New York accent.
I like the New York accent.
No, I don't like Long Island accent.
Love it.
I don't like the Jersey accent. The fucking Jersey Shore accent. I hate this shit.
That's annoying.
I don't know. I like the way the girls talk in Jersey. Man, I remember walking through the mall in Jersey and shit. And I heard these chicks talking. I'm just like, ooh. Because it reminded me of an old girl off of Half Baked that Dave Chappelle was dating.
You talking Mary Jane?
Yeah.
She your main thing?
Cause she still look young. Her and what's her name? Essence Atkins. They still look young.
Who the fuck is Essence Atkins?
The female that was in what was it?
She be in everything.
She was in that the Wayne's movies. What was it? Was it Ghost?
All of them. Them scary movies.
No, not scary movies. She's the one after that.
No, she's in.
Did she play up in Think Like a Man?
She was in that fucking Paranormal Activity shit that they did.
That's what I mean. Yeah, them.
Wasn't she the sister for the smart guy?
Yeah,
that too. Yeah, and sister.
That's
okay, I have no idea who the fuck y'all talking about.
You ever seen that TV show, Smart Guy?
She's a smart guy.
I don't remember that shit, man.
Smart guy.
Yeah, she was the sister. She was the sister in Smart Guy.
What the fuck is the name of that
shit? Not sister. What's the one I'm talking about?
Haunted House. She was in Haunted House.
Half
and half.
Half and
half. She's in
half.
all their movies.
She's in Haunted House. She's in the Marlon Show. She's the Smart Guy. Half and half. Yeah. Deliverance from
half
Evil.
And half. That's what I'm thinking about. Half and half.
Deliverance from Evil.
Was she up in Method Man and Red Man movie?
I think she was in. Yeah, she was in
Half Baked. She was in Half Baked.
She was in Half Baked. Quarter.
You don't know
You
her
talking about
face
the
until you
chick
see
that
her. She been
Redman was
everything.
dating? The chick that
Yeah.
Redman was dating? The chick
She
that
been everything.
Redman was dating
Yeah.
up in the
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in Dance Flick.
I know who she is. You don't have to go no further. That's
Oh,
what I
she was
thought you
in a
was
TV
talking
show.
about.
I know she was in a TV show. Are we there yet?
All right, if we talking about the chicks on half and half, it's like one of them look really cute and one of them don't.
Yeah, one dark
They
You
skin,
talking
one
about
light
the one that
skin.
don't?
They both are cute.
If you talking about the light skin one,
They both are cute. Stop being mean.
Yeah, both
No,
of them
one
look
of them
good.
had curly hair and one of them had straight hair.
yeah,
The
the
one
one
with
with
straight
straight
hair.
hair.
The one that has straight hair is a lot less attractive than the one with the curly hair.
I like the curly hair one, but yeah, the one with the straight hair.
You're right. That is true. But she was cute too.
No. No.
He
No.
said you not crazy.
That forehead looked like a beluga whale. Like, hell no.
Would you
Hell
mind
no.
getting head butted by her though?
Some of us have big
Ugh.
foreheads. Okay, we can't help it. All right.
Yeah, but hers make hers unattractive.
Okay. Whatever. I don't need this.
To each forehead his own.
I don't need this negativity in my life.
To each forehead, to each forehead
He's
their
a
own.
nice guy. Remember, he's a nice guy.
I know, right? I
I
know.
think
He's so fucking sweet.
I think I've proven myself.
He's just
I'm
so
such a
fucking sweet.
fucking gentleman.
He's such a fucking gentleman.
Don't you? How dare you steal my motherfucking name?
He gonna get you. See, that's how much of a nice guy he is.
Don't trademark, bitch.
Oh.
No. Nigga, first one to actually fucking mark that motherfucker on that bitch. Don't make me go trademark this motherfucker.
He got the fucking logo and everything,
Oh, actually,
bitch.
Samoa got this shit. I'm such a fucking channel. Is that Samoa or is that fucking
No,
that's
Adina
Samoa.
Howard? I mean, not
That's
Adina.
Samoa.
Adele Gibbs.
That was
Yeah.
the
That was-
Adele
I can't
Gibbs.
believe I just
Yeah,
called
Adele
her
Gibbs.
Adina.
Yeah.
I call her Adina
Now
Howard.
that's an ugly bitch.
That is. Who, Adele
She looks
Gibbs?
better now, though.
Yes.
She looks better in that fucking Kanye
Did you see
video
those
that she
lips?
did.
Do it really
No.
matter
What
how
about
she look?
What about
Do it
Cheryl
really
Underwood?
matter?
Oh, yes, it do. You think
What
that's
about
cute?
Cheryl Underwood?
No, I don't
love
think
it.
that's cute, but for her,
Oh, okay.
that works.
Such a fucking hoe. I love it.
What about Cheryl Underwood?
Oh, no.
Which one is that?
The one that look like she should still be Underwood?
That
Yeah,
bitch,
nah.
that bitch look like, hey, on the real though, that bitch like a motherfucker named Earl.
Okay, I gotta look this bitch up.
That bitch look like a linebacker for the
Oh,
Florida
yeah,
Gators.
this ain't shit, boy, I
Y'all
swear.
are ignorant as hell.
Cheryl
The views expressed on
Underwood.
this episode of
You know,
belong to these three and these three
Hey,
alone.
let me leave that lady alone. She'll
I
roast the
am
fuck
merely a
out of us.
guest. I am merely a guest.
If Cheryl Underwood, if you hear this, and you know, it's all the local hero that's doing all the talking about you, so send all your jokes to him.
Hey, send all them jokes to me.
Send all
She
your
got a set of
complaints to the
gums
local
on
hero.
All them jokes to me. Your ass want to get invited to this barbecue? Please, I'm hibachi.
Yeah. He said, because he was saying you look like a linebacker for the Florida Gators.
I didn't say that.
dude,
I
she
did not say
do,
that.
she
Earl.
do.
I didn't say that. I
She
said
do.
she look like Dennis Rodman.
Oh,
She look like Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man.
You said,
Yo,
No.
the
No.
funny thing is I'm looking at different pictures, but I'm seeing everything that y'all seeing.
she look like Wesley Snipes. She's like Wesley Snipes and Tu Wong Fu.
you know what?
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Oh Lord, how old are you?
You don't want to know. Probably older than you though.
Probably not.
I'm older than everybody on this podcast.
That probably would belong to me.
Oh shit.
Sound like you got a vet on your hands. Don't let her put
Mind
that
your
hula
business.
hoop on you. Don't
Mind
let her
your
put that hula
business.
hoop on you. Don't let her hula hoop you.
Hey, Miss Pickett.
It doesn't. The reason it doesn't matter is because she's not going to say her age.
Hey, Miss Pickett.
I'm 43. I'll be 44 next month.
Yeah,
Hey,
you my
Miss
brother's
Pickett.
age. You my brother's age. Oh my God! Wow, that's ugly. Ooh.
I hope you're not talking about her, right? You're not talking about her. You just said you her brother age. And you said, "Ooh, that's so ugly." I think you meant to space that out.
This
He's
Cheryl
still on here looking at He's still on here looking at
NAACP.
pictures.
Yeah, thank you.
It
I
showed
know he wasn't
sound like
talking about
that.
me.
We already stated we don't know each other. That's what Ken does. He mediate, he instigate, he instigate, he mediate.
You welcome. I'm here till Thursday.
You know what? Y'all ain't shit for talking about this woman. For everything y'all said is
looking
true.
At pictures, though, but he's still looking at the pictures.
I didn't say nothing about her. That was all local hero.
I'm so done with y'all.
That's her?
Did you see her without the wig?
No.
She like Ronnie.
Oh, look at one of the pictures without her wig.
She like Ronnie. Shout out to Ronnie.
That's the local hero talking about she look like a crude drawing.
Why they got her looking like Tony from Girlfriends?
She look like an ugly Grace Jones.
Never.
Not even close.
That bitch. I ain't gonna say it. Hold on. No. That bitch like Terry Crews.
See, this is one of those minutes I wish Ronnie was here too. Ronnie would go in right now.
She definitely like Terry Crews.
Oh, I think he may look better than her.
Terry Crews is for another episode, though.
For the worst.
You know, we've been taking a lot of shots at Terry Crews. And I just want to say, if Terry Crews ever hear this podcast, fuck you.
I'm assuming you're going to take that hit for the team.
I'll take it. He ain't smacked the motherfucker to grab his dick. I know he ain't going to smack me.
You got a motherfucking point.
All your complaints to the local hero.
Vanessa said, fuck you too. And
you
tell that motherfucker I said, suck my dick.
Oh, no. Oh. That's another question. Since we got you here, this is another question.
Yes,
another question. I got a question for you.
Yes.
Me and you at a party.
Mm-hmm.
We married.
Yes, we going down.
This is a little Hollywood party. You at a Hollywood party, we married.
Is it cocaine there or not?
No
cocaine. I don't know. Strippers there? Is it cocaine and prostitutes?
No prostitutes. Well, yeah, the ones they date. Call girls. So a dude walks up to me and grab my dick. And I don't do shit. How do you view me as a man?
You're a bitch. You just let him grab your dick? What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. Try to tell Terry Crews. Ain't no female want you if you let a man grab your dick, because if you won't defend yourself, you won't defend her.
You're a whole grown ass man. You didn't try to throw any type of hands. I mean, you know everybody you can't beat, but that's an L I'm gonna have to take because we just can't let that happen.
Motherfucker though. Like my man, like
he
my
might
man,
not be strong, but I'm gonna have to take that L. Is what I'm saying.
Yo,
like,
he got muscle like a motherfucker. Like my man said, D.L. Hughley, God gave you muscles for a reason. Use them.
But see, you throwing a double standard on him, no. Because he claimed, wasn't it in some office type thing where that supposedly had happened? Now, had that been a woman, would you still be laughing, viewing it as funny?
That was at a party. No, it was at a party.
It was at a party.
It was at a party.
I mean, if you grab a woman, she gonna instantly slap you. It's her natural reaction.
Exactly.
And she's going to be looked at as being totally right about it.
Would you still be laughing? Would you think it was funny, though?
If you grabbed a woman, hell no.
Hell yeah, she slapped the shit out you. I'm gonna fall on the
violated, and she felt violated behind it. Would you still think it was funny?
If you grab a woman at a party, and even here's the thing: if you grab a woman at a party, even if she don't do nothing, you in the wrong. But if you grab a motherfucker like Terry Crews at a party and he don't do shit, he a bitch.
So see why?
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh because he has the ability to
defend himself.
Maybe he was scared. Maybe he felt threatened. I don't know.
Take his ass to church. That man. Like I say, if you scared, motherfucker, go to church.
Stop judging that man.
You really believe that a man that size should be really afraid of anybody?
I didn't say that. I do not know that man. I do not know the circumstances.
Like Michael J. White said it. He said he knows him, motherfucker. Because of how big he is, he tried to joke and be friendly with everybody. He said, "When nobody do that shit to me because I'm not friendly to him." It's all about business.
They already know. Exactly. They already know. It's like I said there earlier, certain people you try certain shit with.
So if you felt comfortable trying this shit with this motherfucker, that means you knew that he was a bitch to begin with. Aha!
Maybe he's just a sensitive type of man. I don't know.
No, he knew he was a bitch. He looked around that party and all the motherfuckers to grab on.
That's not the way I heard it, though. That's not the way I heard it. That's why I didn't know it was that. I thought it was like I heard it was some type of business meeting type thing. Oh, well, this is totally different then.
His wife was with him. There was people around.
His wife was with him. Did the wife know? Because
Yeah.
I'd have been like, baby, we finna go kick his ass.
Yeah, she knew. She was there when he did it.
She
I don't
probably
like
got
that wife,
turned on.
I don't like that wife. She's an uppity type bitch.
So my thing is, like I said, yo,
No, we'd
if
have
you
to go
can't-
fight him.
if you can't defend yourself, then how the fuck you gonna defend your wife?
Yeah, and then he got your pee-pee. Like, that's not okay. Like,
And what happened if he slapped your wife on the ass? You gonna sit there and take that shit too?
oh, he probably would if he ended up by him grabbing his own pee-pee. I'm just saying. That's weird.
I'd have beat the transmission off of his ass. He had to turn his whole body to see what
Look,
a motherfucker's
both of
talking
us.
about. Like,
Baby,
yo,
he did what? Let's go kick his ass right now.
You know, I wouldn't have beat his ass. I'd probably would open hand slapped him like the bitch he is.
I'd have beat his ass. She didn't grab my dick. No, you getting your ass. That's like
He
that
got
spitting
stole
type
on.
thing.
he
We got
definitely
beat
got
your
stole
ass.
on. He got
Hey,
stole on.
I would open hand slapped him, and then I'll let my lady do the rest.
You did the well, my man. You did the fucking you did the motherfucking fuck. You did the fucking fuck. I can't remember his name. Shit.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
faith
on.
That
in
old
you.
age creeping up on you.
He come to me in a second. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second.
We have faith in you. You can do it.
You did the Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah. There we go.
And this is the thing. Nipsey Hussle slapped the motherfucker for fucking with his boy, disrespecting his assistant.
And he out here letting people grab up his pee-pee.
And Nipsey Hussle slapped the motherfucker for disrespecting his assistant. They disrespected him. They disrespected his mans in them.
You know what happened like that? That's wow.
You disrespect me. Yo, if you grab my dick at a party, let me go ahead and put this on black. Yo, this is my express what I'm trying to say. This is my own opinion. This does not reflect the opinion of the ledge, but I'm pretty sure it does. If you grab my dick at a party and you're a man, I'm knocking you the fuck out.
Is it gonna be clean?
Clean the fuck out. And if you're a Mike Tyson motherfucker, I'm going to the trunk.
So the man was Adam Vent, who was a long-time industry power player.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Represented Adam Sandler, Sylvester Stallone, Eddie Murphy, and Vince Vaughn.
He was a big dude in a sense. He was a big dude, but he's a big dude in the sense of he represented a lot of motherfuckers. And Terry Crews, they said Terry Crews was scared to hit him because he didn't want to lose work over it. He was afraid that he'll be blacklisted.
Actually, he would have.
Scared to hit who he hit?
The dude that grabbed his...
Who was the dude that grabbed his pee-pee?
Oh, she probably got cut off.
I did.
His name was Adam Vent.
It's okay.
You know, we heard
Y'all
it.
don't love me.
We just hear it a lot. His name was Adam Vanette or Vinay or whatever.
Yeah,
he was a long-time power player that represented Adam Sandler, Steven Stallone, Sylvester Stallone, Eddie Murphy, and Vince Vaughn.
Oh, big clients. Oh.
Yeah,
but you still can't grab my PC. I'm sorry.
I would have been on that blacklist. I would have like, go ahead and pull
he was
that
on a
ass out.
double-edged sword at that moment.
Here's my thing, though. My integrity doesn't have a price.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So
maybe then I'd open hand slap you. Then maybe instead of just punching you. But can't let that just happen like that. That's not okay.
And why he wait 4 years to talk about the shit? No. He waited 2 years to talk about the shit.
Fuck that shit.
Was he traumatized like Al?
Oh.
It'd have been some fuck that shit. I don't care how big you is. That don't mean you can just walk up and grab my motherfucking dick. Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
This guy look like Jerry Krause. Not just that one picture, but yeah.
That's how it all went down.
And it's known all over the internet as Agent Who Grabbed Terry Crews's Penis.
And like I said, my thing is, if you ain't gonna defend yourself, what makes your wife think you gonna defend her? And then I know that argument comes up a lot of times. You're like, yo, do this. Well, you ain't said it to that motherfucker that grabbed your dick.
Well, that wasn't the first person that grabbed his dick.
Well, that was in the movie. We ain't gonna get on Money Mike. But my thing is,
And plus, he
My
used
thing is-
pliers. He used pliers to do that.
Yeah, he
Hey,
ain't
but
grabbing it.
he
He's fine.
used pliers to grab his dick.
Well, my thing is, like I said, you're not. There is no price on my respect. If you're not gonna disrespect me, I don't give a fuck. Period. You're not gonna disrespect me. It comes a time when a man got to be a man, and if you sat there and let some shit like that happen, I can't respect you as a man.
What
Because
about a woman
nobody
being
here,
a woman?
nobody here,
Ant would have sided with me that day at the studio.
nobody here will let a motherfucker do that shit to him. And that's including V, and she's a female. Nobody here will let a motherfucker do that shit to them in public, in front of people.
Probably nowhere. No.
I didn't give you that vibe or nothing. You thought I was sweet because I smile and make jokes. Let me go ahead and put this shit on the internet right now. I'm not a YouTube motherfucker. I'm a motherfucker on YouTube.
I think you
So
put that
all
on the
these
internet
jokes I
already.
crack and all this smiling that I do, I
And
will
all this
fuck
crack that you smoke.
you up.
Actually,
Don't get me
I just don't
Blank
think he's
period.
actually smoking enough crack. He's not on that
No.
level yet. You know, he's so
yo.
downgraded that
Period.
No,
you know, I just
That's the real shit. No, that's some real shit right there. You're not gonna disrespect me because the only thing you have, and we're gonna get into that later, and when you go into Hollywood, is your IP, your intellectual property, and your respect.
And your words and your balls.
So if you let a motherfucker sit there and you let a motherfucker take your
niggas'
manhood
words
from you,
don't mean shit, and they
I'm
balls
gonna
are
look at you
probably
funny.
fake.
I'm always gonna look at you funny. Like you let that motherfucker grab on you and you ain't do shit. So now you inviting other motherfuckers to try some shit with you. It's a slippery
you and
slope.
everybody around you. Yeah.
It's a slippery
Yep.
slope. You let that shit
Yep.
slide. Other
There ain't
motherfuckers might
none
think
when it
it's
comes to
cool.
respect. Yeah, there isn't any when it comes to respect. That's it.
Other motherfuckers might think it's cool. Yo, he let him do it. Let me go ahead and try it.
Next time I'm gonna grab his ass next.
You sitting there, motherfucker. You sitting there now. You sitting there doing an Old Spice commercial with your titties bouncing, and the motherfucker grab you on your ass in the middle of the commercial. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't do shit to the last motherfucker.
Yep. And everybody know.
Hell yeah.
So that's one of those situations, man. Again, if a woman slapped him, it'd have been okay. Here's my thing. I don't believe what he said though. He's like, if I'd have beat him up, he's a little Jewish guy. If I beat him
think
up,
if
he
he'd
would
have
look
slapped
funny.
him, it would have been okay. An ass whooping, then no. A slap for
Yeah.
grabbing your dick, I think would have been okay.
I would have
A
stolen
nice
him out for
slap.
instinct.
Terry Crews get his dick slapped, and his dick grab, and then he slap. Is he a bitch for real? Like, what the fuck? You mean a slap? No, he's supposed to punch.
Yeah, I stole him off
But
instinct.
he's a
Slap that
old
nigga or
rich
push
white
him through the
man. That's
wall.
what I was saying. That's why I said a slap.
Slap him or push him through the wall.
Because
You know what he's
probably
supposed to
gonna go
do?
to jail. Your
He's
black ass
supposed to
going to
grab his
jail. That's
fucking
what I'm
neck and
saying.
have a conversation in his ear.
See, now you're going to jail.
I'm just saying.
No, you grab
That's
by
how
the neck
you
and
understand.
look. You
I'm
grab the
saying
nigga by his neck and you let him know very nicely. You don't do shit like that, because
You grab
that
him by the
shit
neck.
will get your ass fucked up.
Non-Hollywood type setting, we can
No,
do that.
you
In a
can grab
Hollywood
a-
type
no.
setting, with
You
this
can grab
old
a
rich white man,
motherfucker-
we can't do that.
No, you'd have grabbed him by the back. You could grab him by his back of his neck and make it look inconspicuous.
On the
You
real,
put some pressure on that motherfucker.
they do
like,
it in
yo,
movies all the time.
He did not
Yeah,
say that.
yo.
He said he gonna grab a man by his neck, is what he
That's
said.
still his neck. If it's the back of
His
his
neck
neck,
is
it's
his neck. I'm
Like,
just
yo.
saying, you gotta let this nigga know
we're
what
talking
you're
about the front or the
capable
back
of.
of the neck. We're talking about the
Yo,
front or the
if
back
you do
because
this
there's a
shit-
big difference.
Either, in my opinion,
Either, but yeah. Grab him by
I
the
don't
back
give a
of the-
fuck if people see it or not.
I don't have that self-constraint. I'd have stole his ass, but you grab him up by the neck, say, look,
But I'm
if you
thinking,
do that shit again, I'm gonna fuck you up in here, homie.
just
My
isn't your
thing
first
is,
reaction or
He
is
from
to
Flint. He
like
from Flint, Michigan, so he from the hood.
He had a
Like he-
case. This man
he's
just
from
sexually
the
assaulted
hood. He
me,
may
and I
not be
defended
in
myself.
the hood. Some people from that, but it's not in them. Because if he was like that, he'd have beat that dude ass. Point blank, period.
I'd grab his ass. Look, homie.
That's
I
kinda
stole his ass. Ain't no grabbing him. I'd have stole his ass. Ain't no
That's
grabbing.
fine. Yeah.
I straight stole him, and it wouldn't have been because I
But
wanted
isn't
to.
that like your reaction as a man to do
Yeah,
that?
it's an instinct. I'd
If
have
a dude
stolen.
grab your dick, a dude
Off
grab your
instinct.
dick.
If off instinct, he'd have got stolen on.
Exactly. I mean, if it's a female, don't you be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Much less if it's a whole grown ass man.
Off instinct, I'd have stole his ass. Like, yo, what the fuck going
Exactly.
on? Even, but his thing with a female though, they still be like, oh, that's okay. Let me hit you another double standard.
That's not okay.
Genuine was in fucking London doing some goof ass Big Brother type shit, right?
Mhm.
And he was sitting there, and this fucking this transgender motherfucker was talking to him. She's like, well, what do you think about me? He's like, well, I like women. She's like, so I'm a woman. So what do you think? And he was like, no, I like natural women. So if I was a natural woman, you're a natural woman, you'll date me. He's like, maybe. He's like, but I only
But
like
you're
natural
not.
women.
Right.
This motherfucker tried to kiss Genuine and he moved off of it. Now, first of all, that should have been sexual assault. That's unwanted touching.
Yeah. And
They
I told
sat
you
there and
repeatedly,
said-
I don't like them. I don't like you. Like you're a dude.
But they sat there and said that he was being transphobic because he moved away from it.
God. So I was supposed to let this dude kiss me because y'all think I should. Fuck out of here.
That's their opinion. Yeah. He's being transgender.
It's come to the point now you can't say anything about anybody. Everybody got everybody got to stick up their ass. Everybody it's fucking ridiculous.
Because he told that motherfucker, I don't want you kissing on me.
So I gotta sit here and allow the harassment so I don't get slammed in the media.
It shouldn't have been. If she was a regular girl and I didn't want it, then it's okay.
Right. It should exactly, and it shouldn't matter if he got a dick or a vagina. Like I don't want the motherfucker kissing me. That should be the end of that.
That's the double standard though.
What about the gold standard?
But is that really a double standard? That's the whole trans gay thing. You can't say nothing about them people. I don't think that's a.
No, I'm saying if that had been a transgender man,
then it makes it a trans.
If it had been a transgender man and it's basically a bitch without a dick, and she did a woman like that, then the woman would have said something, and they would have been all on the transgender.
Then that's a trans standard.
I don't necessarily think that because of the way the media is pushing that agenda right now with the whole trans and gay. Like you can't watch anything now without somebody being trans or gay on it.
She probably would have been homophobic too.
I've been saying that shit. They've been getting on me. Yo, they've been killing me. I've been saying that shit. They've been killing me.
Fucking thing you watch now, somebody's gay or trans on there. You cannot watch. Yep. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even cartoons. They push shit to
cartoons.
That's why when Boosie said what he said, I say, I agree with Boosie. They want everybody to be gay. That's why they pushing that shit. That's why they got cartoons with these gay characters on there. You don't need a child from fucking 3 to I'm gonna say 13 don't need to know anything about it. They don't know sexuality. That's my thing with Dwayne Wade when he sat there and he let his son a female at 12. You don't know shit about sexuality. You didn't go through puberty yet. How you know you want to be a girl?
Exactly.
Because the media said he wanted to be a girl.
Basically, yeah. And but you're scared. Are they okay with it, or are they scared to like go against that because of what the media is going to say too?
Exactly. That's what happens.
You're not doing that at my motherfucking house. You're not doing that here.
The media holds you hostage. If you say something, you in the wrong.
They allow that because I'm not like.
After you hit puberty, you like 16, 17, 18, whatever the fuck you want to do, you do.
Exactly.
I'm not going to judge you for that. You still my kid.
Exactly.
Like if you look, and this is my problem with that whole, this is why I never watched Empire. They had it where dude told Terrence Howard character, yo, I'm gay. And the first thing he did was throw his kid in the trash. What type of shit is that?
That's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
That's not what happened at all.
That's not what happened.
I'm saying is, if you look at that show and you look at all the straight people have no redeeming qualities.
No.
Gino,
you're way off. You're way off. I understand the point you're trying to make, but you're way off. Not with the show particularly.
The straight people had no redeeming qualities. All the straight people were either hustlers, thieves, murderers. They were trying to get over. The gay people had all the virtual qualities. They was like, I'm
on what show?
No, not Empire.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not even close.
No. Everybody on this show was fucked up. No, not at all. No.
But Jesse Smollett
what he did in real life and the role he played on the show is worlds apart.
Yes.
Worlds apart.
I didn't get in that real life shit. Whatever happened on that real life shit happened. I just know ain't nobody jumped no motherfucker on the west side, on the north side saying that they was Trump supporters because they don't do that shit on the north side. But that's my problem though. They push this shit so hard. And then when you say, I don't want my kid watching this shit, they look at you like, oh, you homophobic.
Exactly.
You're watching this shit.
Then you're this phobic, that phobic, because they got so many fucking initials right now. You can't keep up.
I just want my kid to know that, hey, my kid is 10 years old. He don't need to know about men kissing men and women kissing women and all that shit. You don't need to know nothing about that. Let them go through puberty and then they decide.
Yeah. But legit, like every single show that's out here now they have some type of shit on there. Like it's ridiculous.
Like, and then, but that's the thing. If we speak out against it, though, like, oh, you being homophobic. I'm not homophobic. I just don't want my kid that hasn't been through puberty yet, that don't know if they like. They don't know exactly what they like right now.
Exactly. Grown motherfuckers out here don't know what the fuck they like. Look at all these the women. I'm straight. I'm gay. I'm straight. I'm gay. Every other week.
And let me put a caveat to that. If that female had a baby before she met you and she fuck with you, she going back to dick eventually. So I need y'all. I need y'all to understand that she's taking a break from dick. She don't hate dick. She just don't like our personality. Give her a second. Yeah, she go back.
We don't know that.
Some of them do. Some of them don't. She be tied her fingers in that tongue. She be like, "Yo, this plastic shit okay, but I need the real thing."
The real thing come with real life problems, and sometimes we've had enough of y'all. So no, that does not always true.
Women do too. Don't think because you got with a woman you gonna get any different treatment. Because
definitely, yeah, them bitches crazy too. Yeah.
If you fuck one of these butch females, please believe
they crazy as fuck.
They try to think like men, but they got women emotions. So they got the worst of both worlds. You got illogical ass motherfucker running around.
Fuck you.
Somebody took offense.
He always throwing shots.
Don't let young inmates fool y'all ass, yo. Because she got them eyebrows on her motherfucking chin like she got a beard.
Ooh.
Wow. That's an old picture. They just, I don't know why that resurfaced. Why they fuck with her again about that?
Because it's the internet.
It's crazy because they keep like the internet it's so many bitches like, oh, she's so handsome. It's a what the he's so handsome. No, it's a female. If you're a woman and you get called handsome, that's not a motherfucking compliment. If you're a woman and get called handsome,
I wouldn't think so.
It's not a fucking compliment. You rough ass motherfucker.
So disrespectful.
It's true.
So disrespectful.
It's not a compliment. You a female. Females are supposed to be soft. If they keep sitting there, they keep saying, "Oh well, she's handsome." That means you're a rough bitch.
This is why I go back to I don't want to see chicks play football. I don't want to see chicks beat the shit out of each other.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes a girl fight is the point, though.
What about pillow fight?
I like that.
No, like
my you so chauvinistic.
Y'all get nasty now.
You so chauvinistic.
Instigating ass. What about a pillow fight?
We told you that at the beginning. We told you that.
And that wasn't at the beginning.
I saw some quiet ones you gotta watch.
That wasn't at the beginning. It was towards the middle.
It's always some quiet ones. What about a pillow fight?
Y'all people crazy.
That's the ones that secretly start the war.
They do.
Look here, I ain't the one sitting there with the nuclear codes ready to press the button.
But you're standing right next to him.
I bet you won't push it.
Instigating them to push the button.
I bet you won't push it.
Either one, like
push the button. Push the button, motherfucker. Push the button.
Show me you're not a bitch and push the button.
Your soft ass. Push the button.
You know what? I bet you ain't gonna actually push it.
Nah, you ain't gonna push it.
You ain't gonna push it. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life.
You ain't real. Real niggas will push the button.
I mean, you tell a lie though. I didn't hear no lies detected.
Oh, anyway, that was fun. Anybody else got anything to add on before we get up out of here?
Yes. Now that we all know each other and we're all friends, we all have to go out and do crack together.
All right, guys.
Only if we can have prostitutes.
Oh, hell yeah. It'll be prostitutes.
Okay.
No problem. And it'll definitely put itself out there. Plus, I'll put Ronnie on the strip.
Are we doing prostitutes or
I don't know who Ronnie
girls?
is, but okay. But hookers and cocaine, I'm down for it. Let's go.
So if we're doing prostitute or call girls?
Ronnie is shaped like a fucking Best Buy manager.
Ronnie's not here to defend himself, so we're not going to do this, okay?
Church.
That's why I'm taking shots.
Church. But anyway, are we doing hookers or call girls?
Cross hookers. I mean, what call? Well, I mean, let's do call girls. We gotta be a little bit
there we
classy.
go.
That's out our
Man.
budget.
That's out your budget, man. I got
Okay, don't
$100.
speak for us.
I'm talking about the show. It's not the show budget.
Don't worry,
Y'all
Via
get
help us.
we getting call girls.
We only
Via
get so
help
much
us
money
with
on the show.
budget. V got us on the budget. She gonna help us out. Cause she wanna have a good time too. Yeah, but anywho, we about to get up out this motherfucker. Local hero, G Wayne, and our special guest Vanessa.
Hey.
Definitely will be back soon, right?
I definitely will.
All right then.
If
All
I'm
right.
invited.
Oh, you're always invited.
Okay.
Just let one of them assholes know.
One of y'all? Okay.
Yeah, one of them assholes.
One of y'all. One of y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm up out of here. We can, bro. This the TLP, and we up out this motherfucker. Peace.